What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Perfect Cell, and I am back with another YouTube video. And as y'all can see from the title, I'm doing a new playlist video. Man, I'm so glad to do this video, man. I love doing these playlist videos. I'm just so glad to get back to that. I'm just glad to get back to YouTube in general. And just like all playlist videos, I gotta do a recap of the last playlist. And well, the last playlist, man, it was pretty much like an opera. You know, it was pretty much like an opera, where one moment you had the love songs, and in the next moment you had that hard shit, man. Shoot, I'm talking about TK, Ludacris, all that. And at the end of the whole playlist, we had a conscious track by Master Ace, and that's just that's like the icing on top of the cake. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this new playlist, boy. I am so glad we are starting this playlist with Mr. Nappy Boy himself. Do he even call himself that anymore? Because I think he cut his hair not too long ago. I digress. Like this is a very nice track. However, though, I wouldn't say this is one of T-Pain's best tracks, but it's it's still a great track though. It's especially if you're trying to make a baby in this hole. But yeah, so 69, it talks about the 69, and of course I don't want YouTube to get on me for explaining the details, so look up what 69 means, But yeah, man, like I said, it's well balanced. Even though this is a love song, this still a song to turn up to. Like, I ain't gonna front. This is a song, but this is more like a song you turn up to with your broad. This is not like a song to turn up to in the club. And it's a song to smash your broad too, like I said before. Now this track is dope. In my opinion, Corday was at his peak when he made this. Well, I'm guessing his peak is yet to come because he's still young. He's still trying to grow in this hip hop game. But so far, like this was like the best time of like Corday's career right here. And the whole crazy thing about it is a lot of people on Reddit says that he's overrated, which doesn't make any sense to me because he's an underground artist who got nominated for a Grammy. Like, it's like, think about it. Like who do you know that don't get no radio play but still get nominated for a Grammy? Shoot, and I'm not talking about no pop star or nothing like that. I'm talking about like real, like a hip hop artist. What rapper that was underground and got nominated for a Grammy? I'll wait. But anyways, like I was saying, this track talks about Corday, how he's cooling with his homies, and then until the cop crashed the party because they're fearful and envious. You know how that goes. So Corday, he does the race just like TK, and when he lost that race, they all end up getting arrested. It was at that time where like the whole Black Lives Matter movement was prevalent. So like with Corday making a song like this, it was like at the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I like how this is just simple, straight and to the point. Y'all hear that? You hear that, Earl Sweatshirt and T.I.? You ain't got to use a lot of big words to be a good lyricist. Nah, I'm just playing. Man, I'm glad to see my man King Lil G make another appearance into this series. Now, this song is about paying tribute to the Black Mamba himself, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, losing his life in that tragic loss, man. It was shocking, and it was just, man. And then his daughter was with him, and a whole lot of people that was in her daughter's basketball camp. Even the parents of those other kids was there too, I believe. But yeah, not only did he make a song about it, he even shot a video of it, during Kobe Bryant's tribute, his memorial or whatever. Now that's legendary in of itself. How many of you rappers, not even just rappers, how many of you artists can do something like that? Like, who does that? That's genius, man. Y'all need to give King Lil G his props for that. And well, I don't usually do this on YouTube videos, but I would like to have a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, and all the other passengers who lost their life on that fatal day. Man, I miss this Mariah Carey. This is at the time where Mariah started to come out of her shell and collab with the likes of Old Dirty Bastard, Busta Rhymes, Nas, and a lot of big name rappers. Because, prior to that, she was making a whole lot of Nickelodeon pop music. Hey, tell me I'm lying. Tell me that Vision of Love does not sound like a high school song. Like, shoot, it sounds like something that my niece would listen to at her school. I'm not knocking her song though, but this song Through the Roof in particular, it's like that Dentyne's Fire and Ice commercial that we used to watch when we were kids.
Get hot, go bold.
Reason why I said that is because Mariah Carey's voice is like, man, it's like it sets every track that she been on ablaze, man. And then you have the calm, cool, collected Mobb Deep on the track. And then don't even get me started on that piano and the bass line. Like, that remind me of some late 90s, early 2000s anime shit right there. Man, that's some nostalgia for your ass. Man, New Edition is one of my top 10 favorite R&B groups of all time. And the reason why I say that is because from a young age, I grew up to R&B groups like B2K, Pretty Ricky, Jagged Edge, and Destiny's Child. But I was always curious about older R&B as well. Well, I was curious about older music in general, for real. And when I listened to New Edition, I was hooked. Because even though this was way before I was even around, their music sounded like something I would have grew up listening to, Like, that's how ahead of their time New Edition was. I guess they don't call them New Edition for nothing. But this track right here, it talks about the concept of heartbreak. As long as you're alive, heartbreak is inevitable, And it's just like what Ricky said. Mama told me one day it was gonna happen, but she never told me when. She said that it would happen when I was much older. I wish it would have happened then. Hey, I know I can't sing, but hey, don't judge me, alright? But nah, the first time I heard this was on the Bobby Brown Behind the Music. If you fortunate enough to like watch Bobby Brown's Behind the Music, they play this song like at the part where they get to kicking out Bobby Brown. All my life I was in deep search of their music, and the search was worth it in my opinion. At last, Jigga Man makes his debut in this series. And the irony of this whole thing is, this is like the first JC song I ever heard. Shoot, the first time I ever heard this song was on the Rush Hour soundtrack. You know the song in Rush, Rush Hour, the part where Chris Tucker was jamming to the song. But yeah, this track right here, you know, it's pretty much a two-way street where you have one cat, you know, he's talking about like hey, I don't F with these hoes that be gold digging and just want to do with a lot of money. And then on the other end you have a shorty talk about some, shoot, I don't F with these duck boys who ain't got no money. You know, it's a two-way street, and it's kind of fun to listen to, in my opinion. And not only is it fun, but it's pretty savage depending on how you look at it. And last, but certainly not least, we have the triple OG, PIMP, Ice-T, with the song Colors. Now, if you from LA, you already know what this track is about. But if you're not, you know, Color is pretty much about the golden age of gang culture in the West Coast. You know, how it's gotten dangerous in Cali over time, and the whole height of the crack epidemic, you know, ravaged South Central, Hoover, you know, all of these other cities in LA. And when you look at it, everything about this track is dark, from the subject matter, and the beat is dark too. Shoot, I remember that beat used to give me nightmares at the very beginning, where it goes dun 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 dun. I was like, dang. Shoot, that sound like a Frankenstein movie or something. But yeah, like, people forget how influential this song is. Shoot, they even made a movie called Colors, you know, about gang culture in LA. Not to mention, shoot, the movie Colors, that's influential as well. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all. You know, I'm glad to be doing these playlist videos. I love doing these playlist videos. You know, this is your boy Perfect Self, and I'm Ghost. One love.
This is Knuckles, and I'm back. I've been away for a while, but I'm back to kick some butt and wild candy. I shall find all the lost pieces of the Master Emerald here. I'm gonna get those fools. They wanna play with my emeralds. They playing with the wrong guy. Heck, I don't know. That's what I'm representing. Never seen a mic hog spit like a menace. Wild candy and fun, I gotta chase a bat, huh? Yeah, Rouge, she's sexy and smooth. A double cross by thief, that's out for my juice, I'm feeling her in mysterious ways. That's why I stay on.
Sweet Mary